Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. I am sorry. I was racing. Can you all hear me? Hello, Nora. Hey, Nora, you're the first one in the house here. Arcuda 2001, Nora, my dear friend Nora. Hello. Hi, Amy, one of the holy. My sister-in-law, Amy, says hi, Carol, and all the Glowbies. Hi, Fee. How's it going, Fee? Oh my goodness, Fee, you have some exciting news. I don't know if you want to share it or not, but if you do, I'll let you. If not, I'll keep it under my hat. I'll keep it right under this hat here. Hey, everyone's saying hello. Deborah on the go. Hello, Deborah on the go. I'm so excited to hear the outcome. I hope it was a win, big or little. I'm going to share that. Everyone's saying hello. Julie. Hello, Linda Murray. Hey. Hi, Iron Fire Horse says hello, everyone. Oh my goodness. Cece is saying hello. I'm going to wait a couple minutes, let a couple more people get in, and then I'll share what happened at the city council meeting. I am going to post it on my channel, probably this Thursday coming up. Either Tuesday or Thursday, but probably Thursday. Linda Murray, I said hello to. Iron Firehorse, Cece. Pam Wayne, hello. Well, look who's live. Yes. Look who's live. Oh, my goodness. Skyfire. Hello, Skyfire. Hi, Amy. How are you? DT Miller, good evening. Hello. That's my niece, Sheila. Hello. Greetings. I'm so glad you joined us today. Oh my, lots of good news, interesting news, and I think hopeful news. Let me put it like that. Hi, Graham. How's it going? Graham Whitaker. Hi, fellow Globies. May all be well and strong. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Prof Photographer. How's it going? Says hello, Carol and everyone. Oh, hello. I missed Boo Mom Z. Hello, Boo Mom Z. Hello from right outside of Portland, Oregon. Can't wait to hear what happened at the meeting. I'm going to be sharing what happened. Wow, it was some meeting. Let me tell you. Hey, Mama, I always get messed up on this. Hey, Mama ADW 2010. Hey, Nikki. Hi, Nikki Page from Tampa. Hello. Hit the like for Carol Globies. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. I always forget to say that. I'm just so excited to see you all. But if you would hit that like, I would really appreciate it. And guess what, all? We are right at 24,000. I think it's 800 and something, almost 900. So you know what? By tomorrow or Monday, we will be at 25,000. So you know, I'm going to have a blowout celebration next week. I mean, every week is a celebration. When I'm on here with you guys, every week is fun and a celebration. But next week, oh my goodness, I'm going to try and give some really great prizes. And I finally got, if Michelle is on here, Michelle, I finally got your gift card out to you. I had emailed you about maybe just sending you the MoneyGram through Walmart, but I didn't know if you're comfortable going into a store right now or if there's a Walmart near you. So I went ahead and I sent that out. You know, it should get to you by Tuesday is what they're saying. But let me know if you're on here, Michelle, when you get it. Let's see. Iron Fired Horse say making dinner and listening. What are you having for dinner, Iron Fire Horse? What's for dinner? Judy. Hey, Judy. Judith Williams Hudson. Hello, Judy. Hey, from hot Southern Cali. I know it's been hot. We've been having some hot days. Iron Fire Horse says, sounds like it got a little crazy judging by your description. It got a lot crazy. We picked, honestly, the absolute worst council meeting to go to of the whole year. And when I tell you about it, you're gonna understand. But I think some good things are coming from it. Let's see. Arcuda, yay, more cocktails. Yes, next week. Hey, next week we'll have a party. So bring whether you want cocktails, whether you want soda, whether you want sweet tea, whatever, and let's just have some party food, have some appetizers, and share with me what appetizers you're having, what drinks you're having, if it's sweet tea, lemonade, Kahlua, whatever, you know, and we're gonna rock and roll next week with some prizes and just some fun. But before I get back with what's been happening with me, what's been happening with all of you this week? Anything special happen that any of you want to share? Or any of these Glowbies want to share? Oh, hello, love and gratitude. Not a fan of King of Aloha Tarot. Hello, hello. Excuse me, my nose is itching. Hello, hello. Iron Fire Horse says, you are so close to 25K. Not surprised. I love your channel. Thank you. I'm surprised because, I have done everything backwards according to what all the experts say, but I've done it the way that works for me. And I think that's really a key. And I'm going to share that on a video coming up soon. I think, just being you and doing you, when you try and do someone else, it just doesn't work. And for me, being me, doing it my way has worked. Thank the Lord. Plus a good dose of good luck. I mean, I've had some really good fortune on this channel too, with just being in the right place at the right time. Even before I started my channel with the PBS interview, and I have another. I'm holding out. I'm going to tell you soon, but I have a big broadcasting organization that is interviewing me supposedly on the 17th of this month. So once that happens, I will share it with you all first on a live. But one of the holies says, congratulations. Thank you, Amy. Linda in Texas says, hello from hot and steamy Texas coast. Oh, I bet it is burning up there and humid. Oh, my. Oh, so you're having quinoa, tuna salad, and lots of veggies. Oh, what kind of veggies? I love tomatoes and cucumbers, and I like shredded carrots in my salad too. Hey, Don, my brother Donald's in the house. Sounds good to me. Party party. Yes, let's have a party. There's a party. What did we used to, when we were kids, we used to be at a party and we used to start screaming, there's a party over here. There's a party over here. Well, there'll be a party right here next week. So don't miss it. Iron Fire Horse says, definitely works for you, LOL. Yeah, it's working for me. So I'm not gonna tinker with it since it's working. Mama ADW 2010 says, yes, you be you, you do you, and we love you. Yay. Thank you, Mama ADW 2010. I appreciate that. Fire. Whew, my mouth's not working too good today. Skyfire says, may as well be yourself. Everyone else is taken. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Hello, Christina Williams, sending much love from the Jersey Shore, Carol. Oh, wow. That's a lovely area, the Jersey Shore. Oh, my goodness. Thomas Gartland says, thanks for everything. Hello. How are you? Love and gratitude. Not a fan of Aloha Tarot, King Aloha. Oh, my goodness. Not a fan of King of Aloha Tarot. I'm just going to call you King of Tarot, our King of Aloha. Says, woohoo. Yes, woohoo. Mama ADW saying congrats. Boo Moms Z says, yes, you have to be you. That's what makes you different. Thank you. Hello, Esther. Esther is one of my OG original Glowbies. Hi, Esther Stevens. Don Miller says, let's make it a pajama party. Well, hey, that's an idea, but it's a little bit early and I'll be going out. So if I have, let me see. That's a thought though. Any other ideas? Pajama party is one. Any other ideas? Nikki Page says, I love pajamas. 1159 says, and a party over there. Yeah, that's right. Whoosh and Wander says, hi, Carol. Hi, Globies. Hello, Whoosh and Wander. Sue Kelly says, howdy to all. Hello, Sue. How are you? Mama DW is saying hello. Donald is saying hello. One of the holiest with Amy, who's Donald's wife, is saying, Donna, a pajama party is one of my favorite kinds of party. It is. I haven't been to a pajama party in years. You know what? I think when I go to, that's giving me some ideas. But Skyfire says, good vibes. If I missed anyone, come on back in. Gail Resources, hello, Gail Resources. Hope this is okay, but thought local people might be here today. I'm a former Carlsbad Oceanside resident who longs to get back. Anyone have a share situation? I'm a young senior. That's fine, Gail, no problem. If anyone is in Carlsbad, Oceanside area that wants to share a situation, do you want to put up your Gmail up there so people can look you up? But I do say this, it's nothing against you, Gail Resources. I don't know you, so everyone has to vet everyone out. You have to vet out whoever would put theirs up there, and they have to vet you out. Just saying that. So, but all my Globies, I love you all. So, oh, hi, Hilda Johnson. I missed you. Thanks, Don, for saying that. When I look away, I missed 10 comments. Hi, Nathaniel Weeks, saying hello to everyone. Connie McDonald, hello from Chandler, Arizona. Oh, I have a friend who lives not far from that. Hey, Oopsie, if it ain't broken down, don't fix it. Your channel is perfect. Thanks, you Oopsie. Hey, Chef Santa Cooking Travels. Just stopping by to say a quick hello and sending a big Santa hug to you all. Thank you. A big hug to you too. I'm going to move away from the chat for a second because Oopsie shared something with me the other day that I just can't believe this. You know what? Nomads and van lifers and anyone who is a traveler we need to somehow I don't know, but we need to come together and build some kind of organization to stand up against some of these crazy things that our politicians are doing. Oopsie was sharing with me that there's a proposal to start in order to pay for this $1 trillion gazillion dollar plan that's in the works for infrastructure to tax people on how many miles they drive. Yeah, I said it. Oopsie shared it with me. Oopsie, can you drop the link if possible? Because I don't know how to do that. But she gave me a link on an article about how it's a proposal. It's a so-called pilot plan. Now, I'm not a political channel, and I don't want to be a political channel. But sometimes when some things are really coming after us, I have to say something. This is a pilot study to see how it'll work. Well, you know how that'll go. Have you ever seen a politician put their hands in your pockets and then ever get their hands out of your pockets? Never. So once they do this pilot study, they're going to come up with that. It's a great idea. And then they're going to start taxing us on every mile we drive. Are you serious? Oh, my words. Don't get me started because I have other things I want to share with you and go over today. But has anyone else heard of that? But that's what is being proposed right now. And a study is coming, a study, you know what's coming down the pike. So, excuse me, all this talking is I have to wet my whistle. But if anyone has any ideas on how we can get together to fight or ban, this, this is crazy, crazy, crazy. And it will really weigh heavily on nomads because nomads travel a lot. They go from place to place, following the weather or, going where there's free parking. So I'm not distraught. I'm really angry over this, So anyhow, anyone have any ideas? I'm open for them. But I already have one fight right now, so I can't take this on until I finish the one. But we need to do something because pretty soon, what'll be left out of each dollar that we get will be about 5 cents for us. But anyhow, enough. Who is it that says, I heard that today and new vehicles may have to have monitoring devices in them? I can't even respond to that. Because if there's a monitoring device in it, that means everywhere you go, you could potentially be watched. Does anyone find this as scary as I'm finding it? And I'm pretty progressive. Some people would even consider me liberal, but I'm finding this very, 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 at least I'm liberal socially when it comes to helping people. Fiscally, I'm conservative, but I'm finding this very, very, very scary. I don't know about anyone else. Anyhow, let me go back to the comments real quick. Nikki Page is saying, I'm too poor to be taxed. You know what, Nikki? They'll take your blood then. They'll take your blood if they can't tax you for money. Esther is just saying, oops, I miss your thing. Boom Mom Z says petitions. Yes, something. Don Miller says, so am I, Nikki Page. I'm always broke and they always want more from me. Oopsie says, I will try to post the link. Having connection issues. Okay. Skyfire says me. I'm not sure what that I asked a question. Now I forgot what that question I asked, Skyfire. I'm sorry. Vita McLean says Florida is the land of COVID. Wow. Are you in Florida, Vita? That's kind of scary. Although California is not far behind. We're certainly not far behind. And it's crazy because we have had all these regulations, but we're still way up high, so I don't know. Nikki Page is saying hi. Skyfire is saying exactly. Boom, boom. I'm sorry, I keep messing this up. Boom Mom Z says Big Brother. Yes, yes, yes. Just live, love, laugh, locked says, I'm okay with that. It's too much crime. Okay, okay. Esther Stevens says, you are watched. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess. Who is that says you're always late for these Saturday chats? I couldn't see the name, but that's okay. And someone else says insurance companies already using the devices to see how we drive and travel in the miles. Wow. Sylvia Torres is saying, hello. Hello, Sylvia. How are you? Love and gratitude. Not a fan of Aloha says some vehicles have GPS and all that in them. They can turn into monitoring devices. Yep. That's why, you know what? I'm going to keep, when my vehicles get old, I'm just going to try and keep redoing them so that we can't get anything more modern in them. Nikki says, I do have blood. Yeah. Mama ADW 2010 says they may as well put collars on us and control everything. Not far from there, not far. Iron Firehorse says our license plates here in Ontario, Canada have something in them that the cops can even pick up from a helicopter for speeding tickets. Wow. Whoa. Now that's wow. Vita says, no, I'm Arizona, which is even worse. Oh my goodness. You know what? Chef Santa Travel says, sweet lady, I'm asking people for ideas. I want to start a series of popcorn recipes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. If you don't mind me asking, if a problem, just delete. No, I have no problem with you asking that, Chef Santa. So if anyone has any ideas on popcorns, he wants to do a series on different flavored popcorn. So if you have any ideas for Chef Santa, can you guys throw them up here? Because this is an open forum. You know, we want to answer any questions, and if anything we can do to help you, by all means. So if anyone has any ideas for Chef Santa, throw them up here, please. Al says, we are already taxed for every mile in the way of gas tax. That's true. This would be double taxation. It would be, especially in California. Purple, hey, Purple Tube is saying hello to everyone. Hi, Purple Tube. I haven't been over to your channel for a while. I am so sorry, but I am going to be coming over there. She has the most beautiful waterfall and water in her backyard. Oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. Who is this? Oh my, Esther says, I'm in Florida. I've become such a homebody. Iron Fire Horse says, apparently it works in the States too. So I thought the States did. I'm missing. You know, they probably do. Nikki says, living my best life in Florida. Fear gets us. I'm sorry, I missed that. Janice Williams says, did she already cover what the update is in Oceanside? No, I didn't. I'm going to. I was waiting till everyone got in, Janice. So you're not late. You're not late at all. Don says, license plate readers and vehicle monitoring devices have been in cars for years. I guess I'm behind the times, Donald. What can I say? Gail Resources says, no, Janice, not yet. Graham Whitaker says, home of the brave and land of the free. Well, we used to be. We're still home of the brave, but I think pretty soon we're going to have to demonstrate just how brave we are. That it may come to that, Graham. It really just may come to that. Mama ADW 2010 says white cheddar, sea salt, nacho cheese, popcorn. Yes, white cheddar, sea salt. That sounds like a. How about a Mexican flavored with that Tajin sauce that I used in that salad a while back, and maybe some other put some of that cheese that has that has some jalapeno juice in it for the popcorn. Vita says sriracha mayo. That sounds good. TAG says artificial intelligence is here. It absolutely is. It absolutely. Iron Firehorse says, yes, Donald. That was my understanding for at least 20 years. Wow. Well, I know all the stoplights, when you go through them, you know you're being monitored. Iron Firehorse says, Don, sorry about that. Okay. Happy camping. Hello. Just got home from camping. Wow. Where were you camping? Happy camper. Debbie Johnson says, my grandkids put hot sauce on their popcorn. I do too, Debbie. I love hot sauce on my popcorn. Jim H. Hello, Jim H. Popcorn. Cook some bacon. Save the grease to cook the popcorn in. Then crumble the bacon into the popcorn. No, not my idea. It came from Corporal's Corner on YouTube. That's a great idea, though, Jim. Thanks for sharing it. Thanks for Tag is talking about no privacy anymore with digital life. That's true. Oh, Nora from Arcuda 2001 says Parmesan cheese and garlic. Wow, you're getting some good ideas here, Chef Santa. Hey, Tim at Mo Bang for your bucks. I missed your comment, but hey, Tim. Don Miller says, nope, Iron Fire Horse. We were always, I didn't get that, but I think saying, I've been off grid. I think I've missed something. Well, hey, Van Life with Gina. How's it going over there? I know you were under the weather a while back. I'm hoping you're feeling better. I saw you down by the Rogue River. Oh my goodness. I was so jealous. It looked like you were having such, go over and check out Gina's, video. She has a video down by the Rogue River. You will be so jealous when you see that. She was sitting in a chair with her feet in the river. Oh my goodness. She just looked like she was having the time of her life. Deborah on the Go says the mask seemed to work while we waited, so I'm in my mask. My daughter has autoimmune disorder. Wow, that's scary, Deborah. Her kids are in middle school. We take no risk. Our governor is now smarter than the expert doctors. Well, I think everyone has to evaluate their circumstance, and we're each going to be responsible for keeping ourselves safe. So if you've got someone with an autoimmune disorder, you really have to do over and above extraordinary precautions. So everyone, oh, chocolate drizzled on popcorn. Now that sounds good. Boy. Yeah, hello. Everyone saying, hello, Delphine Bowes. Welcome into the house. Welcome in. The Happy Camper says, well put, Carol. Well, I'm going to take a minute, and I'm not going to be reading comments because I can't do both effectively. You all know that. But what I'd like to do also is give people a chance to come up and say hi in a few minutes. But first, I want to tell you what happened at the city council meeting. As most of you know, I have been really on a rampage about getting safe parking for citizens in Oceanside since Oceanside came up with this ordinance that outlaws parking of oversized vehicles from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So effectively, anyone in an RV, a tall van, has nowhere to park now and is getting ticketed up the wazoo. And those tickets, what they do, it's a plan. It's really a plan. You ticket people so much, they can't pay the tickets, and then you come and impound their vehicles. The idea is that they'll then just go away. Well, no, they won't. They'll then be elderly ladies sleeping on the street is what will happen. And that's what happened. And one of them, who I did an interview on quite a while back in a Class A, they did that to her, impounded her RV, and she ended up sleeping on the street and had a heart attack. I didn't find out about it until after the fact. So, you know, I'm just like, you know what, this is inhumane. Something needs to be done. So I put out some videos which got a lot of attention. Thank you for my Glowbies, and up to the tune of almost 200,000 views now between the three videos. And it's even spawned a new channel. Lady Deborah S Vanlife has a channel, and she's almost up to 2,000 subscribers in, I think, 3 weeks. Do you believe that? I mean, it's unbelievable. And she's at almost 3,000 watch hours. So within a month, she'll be subscribers and her watch hours. So thank you all for that too. But back to this subject. So based on that, I went to City Hall, signed up to get on the agenda to speak at the meeting, the city council meeting this past Wednesday. Well, little did I know that they had 3 items on the agenda that there was a lot of community interest in. One was they had approved bringing in an Amazon distribution center. Apparently, according to, I don't know because I haven't seen the location, but it's in Oceanside. According to a lot of residents, so that came, it was going to be right below many houses, and there was going to be noise. Well, it's going to be 24-hour, of course, distribution center. So you'd have trucks in and out all, 24 hours, and you'd have a lot of diesel trucks in. So it had been approved, but then they did some addendums, and so people were all up in arms. So you had, there was nowhere to sit down. Fortunately, I got to the meeting early way before it started. but there's nowhere to sit down because in one half of the room, you had all these people from the union who there were going to be union jobs in building the facility. So they wanted the facility put in so they could have jobs for the construction of it. Then you had all the citizens who were living around it who didn't want it because of, the trucks and the diesel and, on and on and on. So it just went on for hours. And since it was a public hearing, everyone who showed up could speak, plus people on Zoom. That's right, people on Zoom. Then they had the budget. They were talking about how they were going to spend money from COVID. Then they had, some high school teams who had won different championships or finals. So they were there. Well, the meeting started at 5:00. I got there about maybe 20 to 5. At 10 o'clock, it was still going. We had not spoken. And at 10 o'clock, the mayor says, and I quote, well, it's 10 o'clock and we need, to have a motion if we're going to go past 10 o'clock. Can I get someone from the council to make a motion so that the people who are sitting here can speak? And at that point, I thought, you know what? This is not going to happen. We're not going to have been here five hours. I mean, and it was hot in there. And I had to go in and out because it was so hot and I'm wearing a mask. And so I spoke up. I said, we've been here 5 hours. I didn't care if I was out of order. But none of the city council people made a motion to extend the meeting so we could talk. So I thought, okay, you know what? It's getting ready to get ugly up in here. So then when I said that, the city clerk and someone else, I don't know who he was a city official. So they're looking at each other. But meanwhile, I know that they knew that my videos had been passed around City Hall. So one of the guys got up and he went over and said something to the city clerk and was kind of pointing at me. So I thought, let's see what happens. So then I think it was the city clerk. I'm not sure. I think it was the city clerk. It might have been the mayor who proposed, well, why don't we, would anyone be interested in a proposal that we allow the people who are here and have been here to speak, and people who are Zoom will have to come back next week to speak. So then I don't remember whether they voted on it or what, but I think they voted on it and they agreed to let us speak. So I was able to get up and speak, and what I asked for, and I'm gonna post my speech on my channel next week. There is a slight problem in that the person that was videotaping it for me, I gave it to them. I said, and it wasn't Jessica, but I said, videotape it just like this. It's all set. It's hit. Well, what they did is they flipped it around, I guess, because I'm standing up, and they thought, oh, I'll do it this way. So I'm going to have to go on and find the version that maybe the local channel did. But anyhow, what I asked for, and this is what I asked for, I asked to have within 60 days, because I understand they've been batting around this idea for years. So this is not something that we're going to deal with for years. So I asked them to, within 60 days, identify and establish a safe parking location. I asked them to, in the meantime, in the 60 days, in the interim between now and the time that safe parking spot is identified and set up, to suspend the enforcement of the 2 to 6 a.m. parking violation, no parking, and to also allow some of the funds that were earmarked for COVID and for homeless, to have some of those funds, to transfer $1 million of those funds over, between half a million and $1 million of those funds over to a fund to establish safe parking lots. So, but surprising, not after I got through speaking, there was applause and stuff in the room, that's fine, but whatever, that doesn't get anything done. But not one person from the city council said it. They didn't say a peep. They didn't say one word. So I thought, well, this isn't going to fly. So you're not even going to respond and say, well, we'll think about it. Nothing. I mean, nothing. But I did tell them that this is going to impact their ability to be on the council and being elected. But you'll see that when I post it. So afterwards, I thought, well, it's 10:15, 10:20. I've already been here this long. I might as well wait until after the meeting, which only lasted about another 10 minutes. We were out there about 10:30 or 10:40 at night. Do you believe that? So I went up and I spoke with Corey Jensen, who is one of the city council people. So I just said, okay, you know what? So when can we meet to discuss this? And I think I kind of caught her off guard, but she said, let me look at my calendar. So the bottom line is, I'm sorry to be so long-winded here, but we met Friday. We met yesterday, and I'm going to have another meeting with her next Friday. Meanwhile, I'm doing some research on there are some safe parking lots down in San Diego and one in Encinitas, but it doesn't allow RVs. So I'm getting in contact with the person who's over those programs, find out where their funding came from, find out, because I went over there and I saw they had security, 24-hour security over there, because I actually drove over to one of the sites to check it out. They wouldn't let me on the site, of course, but they have 24-hour security. I saw that people would come in and they have their names there and they check them in and then they drive in. So, and it looks like some of the same people come every night. So I'm hopeful that we're moving in the right direction. You know how city governments can be a little slow, so I'm trying to light a fire under them. But I'm going to meet again a week from yesterday, Friday the 13th, and I'll keep you posted. But I believe it's going to happen, and the council person, Jensen, is going to be looking and finding what might be some barriers to it, checking out and finding out what properties are available or might be available. And, we're doing research on the cost, but getting with the other people who run the other program will provide a lot of that information to us. So keep your fingers crossed, and let's hope that we can get it done soon. Anyhow, that's the status on the safe parking, and I hope to be able to continue giving you good reports on this. So I'm feeling optimistic. I am. So Iron Fire Horse says, great. I would love to hear your speech. Well, I'm going to post it. It was 5 minutes. You only get 5 minutes. By me signing up in advance, I got 5 minutes instead of 3. And people who even were having 3 minutes, they cut them down to 1 minute because there were so many people, but I got my full time. Iron Horse says, lips zipped. Forever One says, they will find a way to ignore it. This is California. So proud of you to speak up why I left. Well, you know what? This is a case that the squeaky wheel is going to keep squeaking. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to stop until they get this done. Happy Camper, I missed some comments. I'm sorry. Happy Camper says, Carol, you're an amazing human being. Thank you. No, I'm just someone who sees a need and wants to help fill it. What you're doing for these people is wonderful, but you know what? I'll tell you what, so many people have done so many things for me in my lifetime that I would be so remiss if I didn't pay it forward. Hey, American Wander, how it's going there? Says, hey, Glorious Life on Wheels. Hello, so good to see you. I forget, I'm missing comments. Pro Photographer says, bless you for trying. Hopefully they will stay engaged on the matter. They will. I'm going to make sure they do. Don says, great idea, Gail Resources. Gail, could you come back and say that? Because I missed it. JB says, damn it, did not notify me you were on. Oh, well, just remember, every Saturday at 3 o'clock, JB, if the creek, what do they say? If the creek don't rise, Forever One, they regard you as homeless. These lots are in exchange for you to get social services only. I don't know. I'm just taking it one step at a time. This is all new to me. So we'll just see. American Wander says this needs to spread across the nation. It does. It really does. What really needs to spread is we need affordable housing. That's what really needs to spread. This is a Band-Aid. But, if you're bleeding to death, at least if you can get a tourniquet. This is kind of like a tourniquet, but it's not the solution. 1159 said, I pray it goes well and she's not just giving lip service. I pray too. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Corey Jensen was appointed to the city council. She's never won an election. And if she is not behind this, I'm pretty sure she's not going to win this election, because I'm going to make this an election issue if God willing, God strengthened me to do it. Janice says, oh, I missed it, Janice. I'm sorry. Purple 2 says, you have to stand up and make your voice heard. You do. You really, really do. Don Miller says, welcome anyway, JB. Glad to see you made it. I am glad to see you made it too, JB. Linda Murray says, got to go. Blessings. Thank you for staying, Linda, as long as you did. Thank you so much. Forever One, I hope you got through to someone. I hope so too. I believe I did. And sometimes, it's sad to say, but sometimes you have to show people how it's going to impact them. what's in it for them? And I think what's in it for some of these elected officials is that hopefully we can get some national news on this. So if they're putting grandmas out on the street to live behind alleys in sleeping bags, if you have to shame them, then that's what you have to do, so be it. Chef Santa has got to go. Thank you for all you do to keep strong. God bless. Thank you, Chef Santa, for being in the chat. I appreciate it. Happy Camper says, fact you have ideas about this is going to help the cause. You know what? Sometimes a few people getting together who raise their voice can really make a difference. And I've seen that happen before. So we'll just see. CC, you're great to do this. I once lived in Oceanside. Oh, wow. They need more people like you. Bless you. Thank you, CC. There are a lot of people who care, but I think there are a lot of people who care, but just don't know what to do. So having been, like I told you guys, I had more jobs than Carter has pills, but having been a journalist, I do know about researching. So I know how to research an item, a subject, an issue, and how to get to the bottom of it. So that I think will serve me well and will be an advantage here. Deborah on the go says, kind of sounds like they would have blown you off without social media. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Without you all are part of this. Without you all coming on and watching those videos, and many of you called the city council people with the number that I had on the video that I did when I interviewed Kat and Debbie together. That social and those videos were passed around City Hall. So you all, when this happens, you can also look in the mirror and say, I had a part of this because you did. By your watching those videos, it really has made a difference. So I thank you very much for that. Laura Ling, hello, Laura Ling, how are you? Says, God bless you. God bless you too, Laura Ling. Forever One says, yep. Iron Fire Horse says, yeah, they might think twice to ensure they get the votes. I believe so. I really think so. One of the holy says, if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. That's the saying. Okay, if the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. Well, I know the Lord is willing and I'm praying the creek don't rise. So we'll see. Forever One says, I think you are so kind to try. I just, I have a hard time passing by a situation that's so blatantly unfair and just remaining silent. I've always had a big mouth like that. Don Miller says, not a bad idea, Happy Camper. Well, what was that idea? Can you run that by again if I missed it? Alexis Deha Marie. Hello, Alexis. Says, good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Yep. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. 1159 says, negative publicity is the only thing politicians are moved by. They do seem to be very concerned about that. You're absolutely correct there. Hey, Freddie Schaefer, until there is a change in Social Security benefits, I especially see single women through death or divorce cannot afford housing. That is so, so true, Freddie. My $1,284 a month is more generous than some people, but not enough. I know it's still not, it absolutely is not enough, but I know people who are getting $800 a month. Can you imagine trying to make it on $800 a month? Graham Whitaker says, the power of the people. What if all Glowbies that could afford it threw in $20 each? We could buy 100 acres and turn this rig around. Hey, wouldn't that be something if we could buy 100 acres? Oh my. But for right now, I think trying to get this, and maybe in the future, maybe that might be an option at some point. Right now, we're kind of starting out small, doing it through the powers that be, and we'll see. You know what? You never know. Happy Camper says, thanks, Don. Don, glory to God. He gave it to me. Absolutely, Happy Camper. Absolutely. Don says, 1159, I saw you, but missed saying hi. Always glad to see you here. My brother isn't he doing a great job moderating? I tell you, he has just jumped in and doing a great job helping. And anyone else who wants to be a honorary moderator until I can get my moderator wrenches up, by all means, I appreciate it. Forever One says, thank you for your positive concern. Thank you. Janice McKinney. Hello, Janice. Would it help for us to call again? Absolutely. If so, repeat the number. I will put the number when I do the video on showing my talking at City Hall. I will include in the description below the numbers for each of the council people, and I will include an email that you can, if that's easier, that you can email to the council. It's a main email that all of them will see. So how about I do that? So either one, will help. Absolutely. Thank you, Janice, for bringing that up. Why didn't I think of that? But thank you so much, Janice. JB Carol, if there were affordable housing, would you give up the freedom of nomad life? Well, JB, I have a homestead because I have an autistic daughter, so I have a home, and I'm not full-time nomad. So that doesn't actually, the parking lot or affordable housing at this point doesn't impact me at this stage, but who knows what might happen in the future. So I'm not really doing this to alter my situation. I'm doing this because in all my travels and all my meeting with nomads and being a part of the community to the extent that I am, I just love nomads, and have found this to be a welcoming, regardless of your political affiliations, regardless of your gender, your skin color, whatever, that this community accepts everyone. And I have just found this to be a community that helps people, and that if someone pulls up into a campground, you're all doing stuff and you're out of food or you need something, everyone kind of rallies around. And I just wish that everyone in neighborhoods would be like that and communities would be like that. So I have really found my tribe in the nomad community. And even if I never travel again, if I were to stop traveling or become to the point where I couldn't travel, I would still want to stay connected with this community. But let me go back over here. Oopsie says, living on Social Security alone is really difficult. It is, Oopsie. I have talked to so many people and interviewed so many people that are living on Social Security alone, and it is just almost impossible. I mean, in many parts of this country, it really, really is. Don says that does not surprise me, Iron Firehorse. Things they do don't ever make much sense. I missed the original comment, but you know what? Who was it? Benjamin Franklin said common sense ain't so common. Well, the longer I live, the more I find that to be the case. Isn't it something? Glenda Stevens says, hi, Carol. Just got on. Hi, I'm sure I missed a lot. We'll watch the repeat. Hi, gang. Hope all is well. Donald, you rock. Well, hello. So glad you're here, Glenda. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No matter when you come in, you're always welcome. Janice says, I plan to call and email. The more they hear, the better. Thank you, Janice. I know you guys made a huge difference, and that has gotten their attention. CAR says, I'll do the same, call and email. Thank you. Thank you. The Happy Camper says, 3 on your side news spot. Yes, if we can get that. And I'm going to be sharing it. Hopefully I'll be able to drop a line, and hopefully they won't edit it out when I am interviewed on the 17th of this month for this European channel. And they say that they have a lot of American listeners also. So hopefully the more we can get, and someone from Fox was there because of the Amazon deal. And so I was able to talk to him briefly, but he was, running off to try and file his story. But he said he was going to share it with someone. So I'm going to be following up, and I'm going to be contacting a lot of news outlets and see if they won't pick this story up, because if they do, then it will really make a difference. Iron Fire Horse says, actually, the last comment that I made was for you, Janice Williams, LOL. So true what you said. Yes, Janice Williams. Thank you, Janice. I really appreciate your comments and remarks. Stella's got it. L. Hey, Stella. Graham Whitaker, I think of buying a big property and doing the same. So many wealthy people in this world. Seems like such an easy fix. Shaking my head. Public selfishness always interferes. Yeah, what do they call them? The NIMBYs, not in my backyard. What can you say? Don says, why, thank you, Glenda. Love and gratitude, not a fan, says, please put a thumbs up on the video so this can spread. Thank you, King of, not a fan of King of Aloha. I always forget to say that. Guys, thumbs up, because thumbs up really does help the algorithms. It helps the channel grow. And the more the channel grows, the more I can get out there and do things. I did ask a couple weeks ago what kind of prizes you would like to see when I get to 25,000, and I did take some notes. Can you also let me know, because next week I really do want to give some really nice prizes out. I mean, I'm not going to give a Mac computer or anything, but I would like to give some nice prizes. So if there's some things that some of you out there are interested in, would you please let me know? I have been getting a lot of inquiries from different product lines wanting me to do reviews of their products. Would you guys be objecting? Would you object to me doing that from time to time? Because what that will allow me to do is review the products and then give them to people who need them. Now, there was one product they wanted me to review. I wanted myself, but there was like a refrigerator, and I called Carol. If those of you who watched my interview with Schoolie Carol, I've been doing my best to persuade her to start a YouTube channel, and she's finally agreed that she's going to do it, but she doesn't know how to do it. So when we get together in October, I'm going to share the little I know, and there'll be a lot of YouTubers out in the desert. So I'm going to see if I can't get some of them to come in alongside of her and show her how to get her channel launched. But anyhow, there is a manufacturer of a refrigerator who wants to send me a refrigerator. Well, I don't need a refrigerator. So I called Carol because I know the refrigerator she had went out to see if she got another one, and she hasn't. So I'm going to reach back to them and tell them I can't do it till October, but if they want to do it in October, I want to bring Carol in on it. And this would be a way to help get her channel going. Maybe have them, because I think once her channel goes, she is going to be a fabulous success. I mean, she's going to have a huge channel. I just know it. I just feel it in my bones. So I'm trying to hook them up with her. Since I already have an isotherm and this is a different brand, I thought, why not connect them with her and maybe let them sponsor her, and she can start off her channel already with a sponsor. So that's what I'm doing. So if you guys wouldn't mind me doing some reviews from time to time and maybe being sponsored by products sometimes, but it will only be products that I like. And I'm telling, I've reached back out to some of them, and I'm telling them, if I do review your product, it's something I'm not familiar with, if I don't like it, I'm going to say it. So if you don't want that, if you're not confident that your product's a good product, then I probably am not the channel for you to have it reviewed on. So that's what's in the works right now. What do you guys feel about that? Let me go back over here and look at the comments. Lisa Ross says, do it, please. I love reviews from people I trust. Okay, Lisa, I will. I would like to do it. Can I win it? JB, well, not the refrigerator, because the refrigerator I've already promised to Schoolie Carol, my 73-year-old friend who needs a refrigerator, who's in the Schoolie. But if there's some products you guys need, tell me, and I'll reach out to some of these companies and see if they want me to review some of their products, and then of course, you Glowbies will be first in line to get whatever products I get, because most of the stuff I don't need. I'm fully equipped. I really don't need anything else. So, no objection. Okay, Janice says they could require Amazon to create space for overnight parking to get the deal to create the warehouse if they wanted to. Yeah, but Amazon has a whole lot of trucks there, and they have, oops, I have a balloon up from last week that I'm saving if it's still got air in it for next week. But they have all their workers. Oh my goodness, they have like 500 workers who, and then they have trucks, and they have delivery people. So I really don't think that wouldn't work. It's a good idea, but under these circumstances, it wouldn't work, Janice, unfortunately. But that's good. Thinking outside the box like that, that's really a great thing to do to try and solve this. Wish and Wonder says, I think reviews would be great. Okay, you guys are all in favor, then I'll start looking into it. Forever One says, kind of hate when YouTubers turn into ads for Amazon. Yeah, I don't want to turn into an ad, but I do want to. And here's what the reason that you understand is that this does help finance channels. So I understand why they do it, but I don't want to go berserk like every every video has nothing but ads. I mean, no, that's excessive. So I don't plan to ever get like that. My thing is content, giving you good content, interesting content, interesting people, information that can help you, that's valuable to you. That's my main objective here. On YouTube, you do a couple things. You either inform, teach, or entertain. Well, I'm not the most amusing person, so entertaining is not really going to be my bag. But informing and bringing other people who are interesting, now that I can do. Let's see. Cece says, Janice Williams, I think your idea to reach out to Amazon is great. That was a great idea. Product reviewing is a great idea, says 1159. Okay. Forever One says, like RTR died when they went that way. Yeah, too much of anything, but I think in balance, I think the main thing is balance, not to overdo anything, and that's what I'm gonna do. The balloon wants to be on. I know the balloon keeps fighting for airtime. Happy Camber says, I do product reviews on my channel of things I buy for myself only. Yes, things that you either buy for yourself or would buy for yourself. Like I saw, I ordered, those of you, Sylvia Torres says that would be a great idea because you will only review products you approve. Absolutely. Well, I might review products that I don't approve, but I'll tell you, I don't like this. If I don't like it, I'm going to say I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. So, of course, I'll never get another review for that product, but that's okay because I would never use it and I wouldn't want to recommend people use it. So that wouldn't bother me in the least bit. I'm Happy Camphor says, I hate my phone. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it sounds like you're having some phone problems. Sylvia says, that would be a great idea because, oh, yeah, we already said that. Alexis says, I would like to do reviews of products you would like you to do. Okay, Alexis, I will. You give us great content. Thank you, JB. I'm thinking I'm going to do I've been toying around with this idea of doing a video just talking about some things to do and not to do as a creator. Not a step by step because, I'm not going to do that at this point because I don't think I'm at that point that I should do that. I'm not, 100, 200, 500,000. But there are some things that I have learned that I think I'd like to share with people who want to create a YouTube channel to help them, because everyone I interview, I do my best to persuade them to start a channel because it's a way to get out there, to meet people, but also to generate income, if you're consistent and you really work your channel and do good content. So anyone who comes on and allows me to interview, I do my best to help to get them launched. And, I've done it a couple of times, and so far, all of them are, going gangbusters. So it seems to be working. And I feel like a mama, a mama bear with her little cubs, sending my little cubs out there to. And I think some of my cubs are going to pass me up. But you know what? Actually, I'm very happy about that because, when you like a teacher, if you don't ever perform at Carnegie Hall, you're just so excited, though, if some of your students get to do it. And that's how I feel about anyone who I help to get launched onto YouTube. But anyhow, and then they take it and run with it because they're gifted and talented. American Wanderer is saying hello. Happy Camper saying hello to people. Iron Fire Horse is saying, I'm debating on buying a 23-quart one from that company. Well, the company that Carol bought, I'm not going to say it, but you can go back and watch Carol, the schoolie. Her refrigerator went out. So I am not going to review that. I'm not even going to review it because I'm going to tell them, I don't want to even review yours because hers went out. So the company that I'm looking at reviewing it is a different company. Oopsie says, review cell phone boosters. Well, I need to learn. I bought a Wii Boost. I bought a Wii Boost, but I don't have it hooked up because I don't know how to get it hooked up. So I'm contacting someone who did a partial build for someone who I interviewed to see, he's in Morro Bay, to see if he can hook up my Wii Boost for me because I need it, but I don't. So I can do lives out, and about, in Colorado or wherever I'll be. Hey, Lisa D Delight Show is here. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you in the house. Oh my goodness. Whoo, she makes some good food over on that channel. I am telling you, it makes my mouth water. I'm hungry every time I watch her show. So go over and watch Lisa D Delights. She has some amazing, and her presentation, it just looks so beautiful. You know how you just love the look of food and it looks so good, you want to eat it, it looks so inviting. That's how she's just a master at presentation, and that's really important. For Don Miller is saying welcome. So is American Wander. Iron Fire Horse says a Jackery 160. So is that something that you would like to have as a giveaway, Iron Fire Horse? Is that what you're saying? I'll have to see how much they cost, but I can look into it for sure. I don't think I'm going to. I'm looking to possibly even do reviews of companies that I might want to also establish long-term relationships with, like Chrome over on Van City Van Life has with Jackery. But I don't know if I want to do that with Jackery because it takes a long time. Oh, that's my phone. Sorry. It takes kind of a long time to charge some of their things. So I'm not, but a lot of people have Jackery and love them, love them, love them. So, but we'll see. Donald's saying time check. Oh my goodness, it's time already, Donald? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Janice says, I think some of those fridges are just too big, and I think if someone is sponsoring, it should fit into the lifestyle they are living. Some of them are too big. You're right. Some of them really are too big for some of the rigs. Excuse me, so thirsty here. Lisa D is saying, hi, everyone in the chat. Well, is there anyone... I said this, I can't stay on much long because Donald's giving me a time check, but I'm going to hit this button and I'm going to try copying this here and see if I can copy it over here. If there's someone who's in the chat, oops, doggone it. Oh my goodness. Well. Is that better? I'm sorry, folks. Says my I'm not. Can't.